Famous places, no move. That's what we played a couple of weeks ago, and it seems to have gone down pretty well. 22 people played, which is a great response. I finished fourth. I got a decent score. I was happy with that on the video. Was beatable, and that's proven to be the case. But yeah, 22 people participated, which is a great response. So thanks everyone for taking part, and well done to the top three. So this Debusshere, Spaceboy123, and Arnie Bjarnsteins. So well done, guys. As a result, I'm going to do another one. Famous places, no move. So we're going to jump in with another challenge. Do play along. Click on the link in the description. Play the map first. Come back and watch the video. We'll make it the same. No time limit and no move. And let's see how we get on. Okay, so round one, we're in the US, so that's a good start. Whereabouts in the US? What's the famous, does that say Dow? So is that the home of the Dow Jones? I'm really not up on my US geography. Famous places, landmarks. I'm going to need a hint. I'll have to have a little look around and see if there's anything in here that gives me a bit more information. I mean, Dow Jones makes me think, could it be New York somewhere, but it doesn't really look like New York to me, from what I know of it, but I am probably thinking of just Manhattan. It's quite a funky outfit. Are you going to give me any more clues? No chance of reading that. I'm kind of surprised there's no name, no writing on the building. Oh dear, this is, I'm guessing some people will definitely know where this is and will get very close to, if not exactly, 5,000 points. Whereas I think I'm going to be dropping some points here. Okay. Do I look in New York first? Do I look for something related to Dow? That could take some time. And I'm pretty sure all of Manhattan around here, much taller skyline than that. It is near a park actually, isn't it? So maybe I can narrow it down by looking at parks. How big a park is it? Let me just have a look at that again. It's not that big. It's quite long. It's got a road going through the middle of it. Okay, that might help. So not that, something like that maybe. And I'm looking for a Dow building up off the west side of it, and a historic building probably on the south. So it is a, thinking about it, that's pretty much north-south, isn't it? So that is not going to be it. So maybe that's what I need to be looking for. These are all, Manhattan's all slightly off, isn't it? Is any of it going to have a north-south? I mean, it's just going to be a grid, presumably. So no. So maybe my instinct that it's not New York is correct, but let's try and make sure of that quickly. Please stop shouting at me. I know you know where it is, but I really am guessing here. Let's try Washington. And I think I'm just going to have to go for this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Washington. And just see. I don't think it's this Meridian Hill Park. It doesn't look like it's got any of that. There's no monument in the middle. Really don't think it's that. But I don't know where else it could be. And that looks reasonably central. So I'm just going to go for it. And fingers crossed. Philadelphia. Yeah, I'd never have gone to Philadelphia. I wouldn't have thought of going there. I mean, it's, you know, there's so many big cities. Liberty Bell, right? That's the famous landmark, is it? Historic symbol of American freedom. Apologies if you are watching from the US. I don't know that. Independence Hall. These are things I will not forget now. So good to know. 1,000 points, not a good start. And this is better. So Sydney Opera House. Well, the last time I did the Sydney Opera House, it actually put me in the wrong place. The pin wasn't correct, and I lost infuriatingly 2 points, I think it was. So we're on the right in the south corner of this level, pretty much by the edge there. So we're roughly here, I guess. Looking across the back end of that building towards the smaller rear building. Yeah, looks about right. 11 yards away. I still reckon that pin's incorrect, but anyway, 5,000 points. That's good. Let's move on to. Looks like Angkor Wat again. We had this in the first video, but we're in a different spot. So we're out in the open. We're not inside one of the temples, one of the walls to the temples, which we were in the last video. Okay, so it's the, again, sort of south corner, southwest corner, and a long protruding pathway leading to the west. So that should help us hopefully. Let's zoom in. So are we here or are we here? The Terrace of Honor. Is that the one? So are we here? The Terrace of Honor. There's a path leading down. There's a pool of water Two of them side by side. Can't see that. It drops down. They could be down here. Could this be the Terrace of Honour? And we are, well, we're on that corner of that path, aren't we? So we're there if it is that. Let's have a look at the other. Bear with me. The other one. No, so it's not that, is it? We don't have that water. We'd be standing in it. I reckon Terrace of Honour sounds spot on. I think we go for that. Yes. Again, that pin I don't think is right, but 5,000 points bagged. And round 4 we are at Louvre in Paris. So we are south of the pyramid and pretty much on the edge of that fountain. So let's get straight in there. And where is the Louvre? I've never actually been to Paris. Only over the water, never been. I'm sure it's lovely. Where the bloody hell's the Louvre? Oh my god, that is ridiculous. Why was that not there earlier? I'm pretty sure that was not present earlier. Crazy. Right. Okay, so we are looking north. And we're on that corner of that fountain. So we're here. Level are we with that little, just in front of that little, 5 yards this time, 5,000 points. It took far too long, but I got there in the end, which is great. Although, you know, I didn't get a good score in the first round, so it's probably a bit of a waste of time. And fifth round, so we're in Turkey. And we're looking for a famous place in Turkey, what looks like a bazaar. The Arasta Bazaar. So, which city are we in? Not something that's familiar to me. So do we go for Istanbul? Do you know, I'm having doubts about that flag now. Is that Turkey or is that Morocco? Oh god. This is where you need country mode battle royale so you can check the flag. Oh dear, this could be painful as well. Arasta, wasn't it? Arasta Bazaar. So not much jumping out at this level. A quick pan. Zoom in one more level. Just try not to get too much information in the map. It makes it much more difficult to look. Rasta. Could it be a place, you know, a name of an area? So where do I go? Do I plonk it on the Istanbul? Or do I... There's a castle or something here. It's just too much information to look through. I mean, this could be anywhere. And I'm really starting to mutter to myself at this point. So I think it's probably best to click it on the Istanbul. That's central. Covers all of that. And hope for the best. I bet you it's an Ankara. Holy crap. Well, that's not bad. It's such a shame my first round was poor, because that isn't a bad 15 points dropped. Where is it? I can't even see it. Doesn't even say Arasta. That's bizarre. So I could have looked and looked, and I would never have found that. It doesn't even mention it. Street names, Arasta Bazaar. It's not even shown, unless I'm missing it. But I cannot see it at all. Wow. Well, anyway, that was good. Very fortuitous. So I guess it seemed likely that it was Istanbul, but I did wobble thinking that the flag wasn't Turkish. These signs helped quell that. And I ended up with 21,075 points because of that poor first round. Only at just over 1,000 points there. So give it a go. Hopefully we'll get a decent response to this as well. Over 20 participants would be great. If you've enjoyed it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave me some comments as well. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know what sort of map you'd like me to try next, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks very much.